What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be working on the 1990 Toronado. We're going to be trying to figure out what is wrong with it exactly. It would be electrical systems and whatnot. We're also going to try to get the trunk open because I want to see if the spare tire and just other miscellaneous parts are in there. So today I brought both of my tool cases, of course. The owner's manual. I know it's 92, but there's only a difference between the 90 and 92, and that is the engine and the braking system. So for electrical systems it should be pretty much the same. And I also brought a ton of fuses. So let's see if we can even get this passenger door open. I guess that would be the first. Got the keys with the fob and the spare key, which I might be able to take this to the dealership and have them make a new one now that they see that I actually have the keys for this car. I actually hooked this up again, or like retried it for the positive terminal, and it's actually went in correctly this time. So let's take a look and see if we can at least turn this on. You see all the old plugs and wires on the ground in the engine bay. So here, let's put the key in and we'll push it forward. Yes, it is on. As you can see, the screen for the VIC did come on. Nothing's there. Same with the dashboard. I don't know what's going on with see, nothing. So let's go ahead and hit the trunk lock key. Nothing. Just nothing. I put a brand new battery in this thing too, just to help it along. Oh, door locks. Anything? Nothing. No lights, no nothing. If we can't get this open or anything like that today, I will be at least taking this out and just maybe going through the front end internals. Also, I'm not going to turn on the car itself because I took a look inside of the radiator and there's no antifreeze inside the engine at all. Here, I'll just show you. Just take that. Come on. You can see there. Drier than a snake in a desert. Or whatever phrase that is. Nice cap though. I like how shiny it is. It's the only thing shiny underneath the hood. So yeah, it's a darn shame that it doesn't work, you know. See if we hear anything from the back here when I hit this lock. Nothing. And if I try putting in the key, I'll show you here. Nothing. It doesn't unlock the trunk for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with this car. It's a darn shame. I can't seem to get it to work. So yeah, I mean, the last thing I think of is the fuses, because I looked at the electrical underneath here. I'm not sure if I can bring the camera, but all the wiring is plugged in. I made sure everything's plugged into I believe it's a BTM there. And there's wiring that goes behind that button there. And that was alright. I'm not sure, because this car leaks severely badly. I mean, you can literally see into the car because of how bad the seal is. And the entire floor is wet as well. So I'm not sure if that foobarred the wiring underneath and this car just needs to be completely rewired. But I'm not sure if that's something I want to invest into. I mean, the car overall is pretty clean, besides I believe it's on the left hand side for the quarter. It's rusted. Yeah, like this here. I mean, this is perfect, surprisingly enough. You know, it has everything that works. So I might just take this this entire center console piece out, because mine's pretty tattered. And yeah, so I'm gonna go check the fuses, and I will be right. I went through the manual, and position 1, which is the very first fuse here, it's a yellow 20 amp, keyless entry, level control, antenna, trunk release. There's the big one right there. So we're going to be replacing that one, and hopefully it allows it to open. Alright, in the passenger seat again. We'll be taking the key, we're going to put it into the ignition here again, just to make sure this car's still getting power. If you just heard that, there's a little, I don't know, system's all coming on. Yep, I can hear the Vic turning on now. So, alright, we're going to turn this off again. So, all of the ones I need to replace are numbers, I'll turn sideways so you can see, numbers 1, right there, number 10, which is, you can't see with the light, but it's right there, and 13, which is there. So, I have this little specialty tool. You just clamp down here and it pulls the fuses. So we're going to pull fuse number 1 here, see how it looks. Number 1 is blown. Oh, this is fantastic. Number 1 is blown. Here, let me get a good close-up of that. Oh, this makes me so happy to see this blown. Here, I can't really, there, background of my hand. So you can see that there's a little, like sort of like, it's called rainbow or an arch. And that's supposed to be connected. I will show you one that is, whoop, here's a good one. So you see this? It's a full connected arch. So, let's get that other one back real quick. So that was number 1 fuse was blown. So let's take a look at the other ones. See if we can get this dashboard to come back. So we need to pull number 10, another 10 amp, so, or 20 amp. Let's pull this one. This one is good. So that means there's something wrong with the cluster itself. Alright, we'll just set that back in there. Sorry I don't have a better angle than this, but I'll have to make do. Well, it's really hard to put this in with just one hand and not exactly seeing where you're putting it. Come on. There we go. So number 10 was good, and the last one we needed to pull was number 13, which is another, what do you know, 20 amp fuse. And it's good. So that means either, because, let's see here. Well, if you take a look at here, so the bottom half is gone. It was pulled up already. I just set it back in there for a short time being, but this is all taken apart here. So I'm not sure if they were trying to access the Vic beforehand, if it was broken before. Not really sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw in a new fuse for number 1, which is right here. I hear something on now. I think it's actually that. There's a leveling system. Oh my gosh, did you hear that, boy? Alright, let's see what's in the trunk. I wasn't expecting that. Let's go ahead and turn off the keys with the system. Whatever that sound is, I'm not exactly sure. What is that sound? Oh, I think it's to power the antenna. It's trying to trying to do something. Let's see if we can unplug it here. Yeah, it's just continuing. I wonder if that's why they unplugged it, or why that even that's interesting. All right, let me unplug that real quick, and I will be right. All right, I just ended up just pulling the fuse. Would have been simpler. So let's take a look inside of here. Oh dear Lord, where do I start? Well, let's take a look at the trunk lid. I mean, there's a lot of water on it from, I guess the seal must be broken around here, so anything that was in here is probably a goner. Just notice there's an extra headlight motor in here. Sort of odd. Not sure what that's to. Alright, so I got my sanitary gloves on, and we'll take a look to see what's in here. First, we got a tire of some sorts. It's got a white wall set up on it. It's a P1575-15. I'm not even really sure what that would go to, because Tornado's a 15-inch or 16-inch rim. Let's remember, specs are 225 or yeah, 215 slash 60 R16. That's what it was. So maybe that went to like an actual, like just regular Tornado. Got this what is this? Hercules touring tire with some mean camber wear. So that's a thing. It's got an Ace Hardware bag on it. Huh. There is a headlight motor that's been smashed in half. There's the inner workings of it if you ever wanted to see that. Just set that there, because I'm going to have to probably put all this back into the trunk later. I'm trying to keep my hand clean along with the camera. What in blue blazes? So that's a glove box door from a brown interior or tan interior car. Got a old speaker. This is to a fog light assembly right there. I think I do see. Oh, there's another one. This one's in perfect shape. Amazing. Door speaker along with assembly. Look at this. Oh, this is a good find. This perfect fog light. You cannot find these anymore for these cars. This one's broken. Leave that in there. Oldsmobile badge. If you see that on that E there, I'm not sure if you can see that. That's snow. So that's a thing, or frost, I should say. Here is the original lot. See, I was looking at the glove box door on this car. I noticed it was tan, so they took it from this car, or from whatever they got this from, and here's the original lock, which is actually broken exactly like mine, where it just stays up. And yep, there it is right there. It snapped right there. Let's see here what we got. No clue what that is. More bolts. Trofeo badge. This is for the seats. That's from a black car. Weird. Just so many random freaking parts in here. Lots and lots of bolts, nuts, other jazz. I don't even know. What the hell? Just noticed this on the ground here. That's a CD, the old CD player. So they put a the 8-track, or not 8-track, but a cassette player. That's the original CD player. I highly doubt it runs now with all that water. It's interesting. Let's take a look on this side. Carpeting Oh, it is so nasty. It is so bad. It's carpeting. Oh, what the okay. It's been integrated with the carpeting. Huh. Well, let's check. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. Set that there. Can't believe we found a fog light. Missing fog light. Only if we were able to find the missing turn signal. That would have been cool. It might be still in here, but I think I'll have this dry out in the sun here since I'm going to be basically by this car all day. Yeah, let's take a Trofeo badge. Get up on top of there. All right, let's see what's underneath here. Nothing. Jack, diddle, and squat. Let's see what about underneath. Can you see underneath there? I can't. Neither can you. All right, let's. I'm not even sure. Let's see what's inside of the passenger compartment. Or not passenger, but the sorry, the video's so shaky right now. Just trying to do this all with one hand and trying to figure out the mysteries of the trunk. So that's good at least. Would you look at that? The original spare tire. That's always good to have. No clue what's going on with these tires though. I'll have to see how much it costs for me to dispose of them at the local tire recycling place too. Huh. Not bad. I'm so glad we were able to finally get this open. So there's that. I really wasn't expecting that, to be honest, to find all this stuff in here. Which is sort of a relief. I'm glad I found the other fog light. But yeah, I'm glad at least this works now. Oh, I want to set this over here a little bit. Maybe bring that back a little. There we go. Well, that works, sort of. Alright, it's now closed. Well, I mean, we got the trunk open, which is always nice. I can't believe that worked. I am just floored by how well that just worked. That was a nice Christmas present right there, I'd say. Look at all the stuff. We got all these extra parts here. Pretty freaking awesome. Let's actually plug this back in real quick. And let's see if we can get... Sunroof doesn't work. It's a darn shame. I like to put this back, but it's like stuck like that. Unfortunately, it's not working. So let's turn that on. Accessories. Still nothing. Well, it's worth a shot. Oh. Battery go dead? There's an innate possibility it did. It's not opening up anymore. Where is the folder I had earlier? Oh, let's take a look at this real quick. I still can't believe something this small costs so much, just pain. Really. Alright, well, let's I still have that plugged in. That's still on position. Let's take a look at what's going on with the battery here. Something. Oh, there it goes. Yep, battery just wasn't plugged in all the way again. You can hear that again. Oh, and I was sitting on the puller, of course. Sorry if this video is boring, but I'm just trying to basically troubleshoot this car. See what's going on here. That's well and truly broken. Yeah, that's not coming back down. Just to show you, this car does crank over though. Well. If the battery was hooked up all the way, yes, it would crank over. That's interesting of why it did that. Oh well. Thank you everyone for watching. You know, I know it wasn't the most exciting episode in the world, but you know, it had to be done. So we still can't get the VIC to come on. We still can't get the gauge cluster to come on. I'm not sure if there's something with the wiring back there. I'll probably, in another video, I'm going to be taking all of this apart. And we'll be taking a look behind it. But yeah, at least we got the trunk open today, which was like the biggest relief in the world to me. And I can't believe it actually worked. So, again, thanks for watching.